Hey guys, so it's kind of getting dark on me, so I'm going to have to make this brief, but I'm about an hour away from Murray State on a local trail called Jenny Ridge, and I'm going to kind of take you through a track walk. Okay, so at the beginning of the trail, it's kind of like this long, straight downhill into this kind of a little gully here. It's nice and wet because it just rained a few days ago. So basically my line here is going to stick to the far right out here. I'm going to kind of come to the middle of this gully here. Through this section here, I'm going to stick to the far left over here to kind of hit this as a little bank to kind of get me around here. Farther down the trail, this is a little dropout. We've got kind of two lines here. The top line up here, it's nice and dry, but it doesn't really set you up for the turn afterwards. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to kind of hit this as a bank here and try to cut through here and get to the right side of the trail going through this gully here. I'm kind of thinking I can use this as a bank almost, to kind of bank through there. And then it is wet and muddy, so that is going to slow me down a little bit, but I think the payouts will be greater after this turn down here. So keeping on the kind of going to the far right through here over that route to get through here. This is kind of like this is where it gets kind of tricky. So here has kind of two different lines. You've got the easy line on this side and like the rutted out gully line on the right side here, and it moves down into there. So obviously the easier line will be kind of this smooth line here. It's not as wet and it kind of goes around to the left side of the tree there, but you have to kind of weave past the tree. So I'm thinking the faster line through here would keep on the right side and kind of take this almost as a berm. We're going to keep along the top side where it's drier, and then that's going to kind of take us down into this. This is where it gets kind of tricky. Definitely a pretty big, pretty rooty through here. But then it gets into here, and obviously we take this as a berm to get around this corner here. Farther down, you kind of trail splits kind of two lines here. I'm thinking I'm going to take this as a berm to try to get to the far right through here where it's drier, and this will kind of set me up for this turn down here where it's got a left-hand turn. So inside line, I'm definitely going to have to brake either way, but I'll probably have to brake more if I can on the inside line through here into this turn. So outside line through the turn here, that'll take me down to this section. I'm thinking through here, I just kind of want to stay center. Probably definitely right side of the rock, kind of straighten out the line through here. And then obviously got a brake around this turn. It's a pretty flat, slick, off-camber turn through here. It's very, very slick through here. So this is approaching the end of the little downhill here. You can see how wet it is through here. So I'm thinking once I get through here, I want to take the outside line through this turn. So I want to stay far left through here. Looks like it's a little bit drier. It's kind of a little bank come around. And then down here at the very end of the trail, it's kind of got this little drop off here. What I've done in the past, it's basically a pretty straightforward line, but I've kind of gone off this little route here and kind of gapped it down to that little landing right there. Just shoots it out a little bit, and that's kind of the end of the trail here. GoPro, stop recording.